45 minutes later, we'd be like, oh my God.
All right. Gerard, remember to speak into the mic or I'll punch you really hard. Okay.
Ouch.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Unknown Zone Talk Show. The Unknown Zone Talk Show, Zone Unknown Talk Show. How the hell you find it? On your overpriced high-tech telephone, deep in your bones, underneath a pile of stones. It's some kind of virus. Deep in your bones, in between your toes, smack dab in the middle of your split crotch pantyhose. I like the head bobbing. The Unknown Zone, talk show, the Unknown Zone. Are you holding your ears? Talk show, the Unknown Zone, talk show. Because I'm lazy, I'm too lazy to cut and put the actual song in there. Hi, everyone. Welcome.
And now, the Derek Jeter of sarcasm, Yvonne Gillette.
Oh, that was awesome. Woo! I know there's
How did you get Shakira to do that opening? How did you get a hold of her? That's
Dude,
great.
that's a radio personality right
that's
there.
it
That's
right
great.
there.
That
you
is
know?
a radio voice. You just talk. I'm just going to listen.
Well, I mean,
It's true.
well, thank you. I'm that's
getting
what I'm
a hard
trying to. Oh,
And
Jesus.
I'm not saying you're ugly either. Like normally that's what they say.
I love Gerard. I'm so impressed. Gerard is talking to the mic today, and I'm just very happy.
you know.
That's awesome. You know, we have to slap him around.
I got laid
You know?
recently, so now I'm
fuck
back
you.
in
Get
the
out.
zone with the
Get
mic.
out. Get out. All right,
love
so
it.
listen. All right, before we continue, hi, I'm Yvonne Gillette, the host of the Unknown Zone Talk Show on New Dissident Radio and occasionally BCAT Television. Today, I have a special guest. I'm very excited. We have Rodney Jones with us today. What's the name
I'm
of your radio
excited
show?
too.
The name of the show is called In the Paint.
In the Paint.
In the
In the
paint.
Paint. That's
That
right.
must be a basketball reference.
See?
Wow, I had no idea that was.
See, my man is up on the terms. I love it. I got to get him to call in a couple of times. You know?
I'd love to.
Please.
Where do you do the show?
We air on blogtalkradio.com/inthepaint, and that's every Tuesday night from 9 p.m. to 11.
Wow. And does your show repeat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, because on New Dissident Radio, it's actually, they put it on iTunes. And it's listed, and you can. There's actually have you seen this little TV with my picture in there where it looks like I'm eating duty?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, when you go to YouTube, there's a link that says New Dissident Radio.
Right. Okay.
Click on that, and you'll go right to my page on New Dissident Radio.
Nah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. And I have a red dress, and I have chocolate around my mouth.
Oh my God.
So
That is crazy.
do you do the show by yourself?
No, I have a. Well, actually, you know, it's funny. I have a regular co-host, and I'm not even.
You have a sloppy seconds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. And before we continue, I just want to introduce. We have
Pretty
Gerard.
much. Oh, yes.
Gerard Mignone here, or as I like to call him, Sloppy Seconds.
And I don't like to be called sloppy seconds because all your sloppy seconds are gone. Like the Al Qaeda #2 gets blown up every time. That's a Bill Maher reference.
And our
We always
piano
talk
player.
about that.
Yes, correct. I'm sorry, I like to interrupt people.
That's okay.
And Dave Dow, who Gerard is in love with, we're going to call him in a couple minutes,
Oh man.
right?
So I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Sure, please.
let's
please.
start with that.
So do you ever have guests on your show?
Oh,
Or
for
is it
sure.
mostly? Oh, okay.
I was going to ask that
You
question.
gonna say?
Oh, do you ever have? Have you had Alex Rodriguez on your show?
We're not that large as of yet.
Oh,
no.
but I know
Like us.
somebody. I can help you. I know
Really?
somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows Scott Boris who knows Alex Rodriguez.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
Okay, so let's try to make that.
That's 6 degrees of separation.
Exactly.
That's
But
like
the only
100
thing
degrees
is-
of separation.
The only thing is, though, I don't think I don't call him A-Rod. I call him Alexander Emmanuel Rodriguez because he hasn't been A-Rod for a while. You know, with the whole
Because they haven't been
thing.
behaving.
Yeah,
That's what you
exactly.
do, yeah.
Exactly. So for we kind of trash him. You know, so I don't think he'd be willing to come on the show.
Oh well, you know.
But then he could confront you, and you could that would make that
Well,
was
he doesn't want
great
to confront
radio.
me because then I have
Well,
to
that's
kick
okay.
his
But they really
ass.
don't know
That's
the people
true.
who's level
I heard
4.
he's a
It's
big
6 degrees of separation
exactly.
thing, and I don't know who they are, but
I heard he's a big pussy.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to have to kick kick him in his fucking ass because
Right,
that's
there
what I
you
did.
go.
that's good. You know who he is, Yvonne. That's good. You said you don't
I
know
do,
sports.
well, I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian.
Oh, okay.
When I play
well,
softball, only when I play softball.
yeah, well.
Wow.
Okay,
So you're like an opposite of God, like on the 7th day you're a lesbian. Sundays.
something like that. Well, see, this is the thing. I don't know if we have one listener, or I call it the new word is audient.
Oh, I have a cousin
Audience.
who was listening. She said she was going to listen.
Get the
Oh,
fuck
good.
out there.
So now you have
We
to
doubled our
listen.
listeners.
How about that? That's cool.
Somebody else asked me too.
Well, that's why I have people on the show so they listen to the show. It's all,
Oh, wow.
there's a plan. There's a method to my madness,
Yes.
And it works.
and it works. It works.
It definitely works.
So I'm just wondering. Let's call Dave and I'm hanging up. Bye. It was great talking to you. I hate you right now.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. See you. Take care.
That is.
Wow. I'm cutting that all out.
Yeah. Nah.
Larry King doesn't get these kind of callers.
Yeah.
I feel like I was violated. I feel feel like I just got molested.
That is too funny. I'm sorry. That really is hilarious.
See why? I'm around to abuse him. That's all.
I like the part where you say pick up the phone and I go like this.
Yeah.
He picked up the iPhone.
Okay.
We're on radio, so you have to
I
describe
know.
that.
Well, I know. I figured you would.
Yeah. Are you still?
I was giving you a
see.
cue.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Now we can be free and relax. So let's. I don't think listening to Dave. I didn't think that was a great question actually, because who really cares? Do you care best and worst? I feel
What was the question again?
about B jobs or
Yeah.
or
Oh,
I really
yeah,
mean day
okay.
jobs,
Yeah.
not B jobs.
Exactly. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's a good question. You know what I'm saying? It really is.
Alright.
I can tell you right now, any job besides the one I'm currently with right now is better. I hate this place. I hate it with a passion.
Yeah. And why do you hate it?
Because the management is a bunch of jerk-offs, pretty much.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't stand them.
Well, also you want to do radio. Do you want to do radio for a living?
Listen, radio, television. Like I said,
Television.
I got some projects in the works and whatnot, and it's coming. It's coming up.
Yeah, cool.
it's coming
Yeah,
up.
no, I
Hopefully-
talked to Mark.
Yeah, yeah,
Mark,
exactly.
Mark, your partner who works in supply.
Right, exactly. I know
We all
security
work
and
somewhere in
supply.
that building.
You know what? You gotta pay bills.
Your sidekick works there too.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
my
Yes,
God.
he does.
In fact, John Garcia
Right.
told me about Mark.
Oh, get out of here, yeah?
Because he knew he had seen my show, and he
Right.
said you should talk to Mark because he does a radio show.
Exactly.
And that was before we started doing the radio version of the show.
Okay.
Wow.
So I asked him some questions or whatever,
Right.
and then I found out that you did the show.
Yeah.
And let me ask you, so how long have you been doing your radio show?
Well, I know.
In the paint.
In the paint.
In the
Yeah.
paint.
The Real Sports Show.
Hey, no more than 3 seconds.
Exactly, brother. Actually, I've been doing this for like a little bit over a year now. Mark has been doing it for like about 5 or 6 years, if I'm not
Wow.
mistaken. Yeah. And I'm the last person to be brought into this because it's a
Really?
three-man show. Yeah, so he said, well, we could use somebody that has that.
Personality?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because he's a sweet guy.
Right.
But he's kind of like
Laid-
facts.
Yeah, he's kind of laid back. He needs a little
Very
help.
laid
Yeah,
back.
he needs a little. He needs a little oomph.
I love Mark. So
Yeah,
don't worry.
exactly.
So you're afraid people pick up the vacuum during the radio show if he's talking by himself?
Sometimes he explains things to me, and I'm like, and I like,
Wow.
no, only in my head. Only in my head. Mark, don't
It's all
listen to I
good.
love you, Mark.
Yeah, we love you, Mark. Don't get-
I don't know Mark, so they really you should see the facial
That's all right.
expressions.
Listen, if he's born, he's born. It's okay. He'll get over it.
Well, he
He'll
loves
for-
sports.
Yes, he does. He has to. We have to force him to step his game up as far as like being a little
Have
bit more.
personality?
Yeah, definitely.
So he started the show.
Yes, he did.
Was it just him?
Just him.
It was just him.
Can you imagine?
No.
So it was just him. That's why he recruited his
Yes,
cousin.
he had to.
Yeah, and also, like I said, I came in last, so it
Okay.
was all
Does
right.
his cousin have some personality?
Oh, he's a nutcase.
Oh, that's good.
It's
Okay.
like they're like, the direct opposites to each other.
So,
Mark.
yeah, go ahead.
Mark is like really laid back. This guy, and I can't mention his name. I have to use the nickname, which is Cyclonus Walker. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me
Is
why.
he wanted?
Listen, like I said,
Okay,
don't ask me why. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
He's a drug dealer. Okay, it's cool. I used to do
I'm
drugs.
gonna leave that one
I used
alone.
to do drugs.
That's all. I just call him Cyclonus.
Many years ago. Okay, cool. Okay, so it was Mark. Then
Yes.
it was him and his cousin.
Right.
So then those guys probably attracted some listeners.
Right.
Now Mark, I would imagine, is full of facts.
Definitely.
He's
Definitely.
very factual. He's very into sports. This
Very
guy,
into
like,
sports,
you
very
can tell-
factual. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
He
it
always
is.
tells me the show doesn't go on long enough. Like he could keep talking.
Yes, he can. And sometimes that's a problem. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So and then did he meet you from the job?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Wow. And what happened? What happened?
Well, you know what? I mean, I love sports too, and as you can tell, I'm very animated,
Yes.
so I mean, my thing is, like I said, I love sports. He talked to me about it, and I was like, me? Why me? I don't want to be, I was like, okay, I'll try it out. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first did it, I was like really nervous. I was like,
It's scary.
It is scary
Yeah.
because you're just out there.
You're just out there and you got to kill time. Like
Exactly.
Our first, like the first 2 or 3
Yeah.
of these radio shows.
Yes.
In the middle, I started panicking.
Really?
Yeah, you couldn't tell. I just would keep talking.
Right.
But inside,
Oh, I could tell.
Yeah, probably everybody could tell because I
I
suck.
said everyone move to the left and get away from Yvonne. She's making me
I
nervous.
took it out on Dave, so it wasn't a problem.
Oh,
When
man.
I told him, I kept telling him he wasn't funny.
Right.
And he wasn't original. It was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But what happened in my head
Yes.
was the voices in my head started telling me I wasn't funny.
Right.
And that I couldn't sustain an hour once a week.
Right.
Because when I was doing it as a TV show, I was only doing it like 2-3 times a year.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? So going from that to like weekly.
She's like the awards shows.
Yeah, exactly.
Once a quarter.
Oh my God.
Oh, I gotta tell you, I love Gerard. He is
He's
hilarious.
fantastic.
He's funny as hell.
When he's
God
talking
bless
to
you,
the
man.
mic, I'm the happiest
Exactly.
host
That's
ever.
oh yeah.
So okay, so he recruited you. You were very nervous when you first started.
Yeah. He recruited.
So
he
you had
recruited
no acting or performing experiences at all?
Absolutely none.
Wow.
None. But you know what's funny? A lot of people think that I have that. I'm like,
Because you're a natural.
well, yeah. But you know what? I wish to God that somebody would discover me so I could make some money and whatnot. And, you
Well,
know.
the only way you get discovered, and I can tell you this because I've
Yes.
had opportunities and sabotaged them,
Yeah.
is you just keep doing stuff.
Yeah.
You just keep doing stuff. Because I started as an actor.
Really.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and a comedian. I did stand up in my 20s.
Okay.
And
So a couple
and I got
years
a
ago.
manager. Yeah, it was yesterday.
Right.
It was like, and I had a manager,
Mm-hmm.
and he wanted to put me on. This is how old I am. The original Star Search.
Wow.
But I was into drugs and alcohol, so
That's all right.
So
That's
fuck
okay.
it.
With
Fuck it
that.
up.
Exactly.
I know, but you know,
Exactly.
I did it for me.
Yeah.
I wish I could have done it like people like they go on TV and then they go to rehab.
Right.
I had to get sober
That's
first.
probably good that you
rebuild.
did, and it would have been difficult going against Milton Berle.
But I'm fun. And Bob Hope. All these for goodies. I could have done the
man.
Dean Martin roast.
Right.
So anyway,
Yeah.
So what was my point? What were we talking about?
You know what? I mean, listen, we got the plugs. I forgot. I was like,
about being
word.
discovered. About
Yeah.
being discovered.
Right.
So I was discovered, and then I got into writing.
Okay.
I write plays and screenplays. Blah
Oh,
blah
wow.
blah.
Wow.
But I had to rebuild. My point is that I had
Mm-hmm.
to rebuild, and every time, like as soon as I started writing plays, my plays got produced. Not on Broadway, but I had
But you-
off Broadway plays.
That's
and
awesome.
It was awesome. So
Yeah.
my point is that you just keep doing it, and eventually
Right.
something will happen.
Yeah, I'm
You
hoping.
have the
what
voice
happened.
for it, so that's
Well,
good.
thank you. Honestly, I would love. Oh, Jesus! Now I'm gonna start turning purple.
I know.
Now I can't.
Well,
oh,
you
God.
It's true. No, and I have to say, when before he came in, there's this lovely
Oh,
woman.
Jesus,
I
here we go.
have to talk about this. I
Here
have
we
to talk
go.
about the race.
Here we go.
I have to talk about the race issue. Before he came in, there's this lovely woman, Toya,
Mm-hmm.
at security that you have to sign in to, come into the studio. And I said to Toya, and I thought about it for a second. I said, "There's this very handsome black man coming in."
Jesus.
And then she gave me like a little look, and I was like, "What?" Afterwards, I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I feel like I should have just said, "There's a very handsome man," and I'll tell you another reason why I should have. But because let me ask
Well,
you,
he has to sign out, so there's still time.
Yeah.
right? No, you know what I'm
Walk
saying?
out.
Like, why is that even in my head? You know what I mean? Why would I even say? Because she might, for all I know, she might be a rice queen like Gerard.
Here we go. Yes, if there's any Asians listening,
You know what? I don't, and I'm kind of scared. Let me know what.
Asian guys.
Oh, okay.
Asian.
Okay.
He likes Asian guys.
if Michelle Kwan is listening, call your brothers. Welcome to the show.
Exactly.
That's cool. That's cool. I mean,
You know what I mean? Because but what because I was saying to
Right,
Rodney, and I
right.
want your opinion. I'm
Right.
glad we're talking about this because
Yeah.
there's a part of me that's even afraid to bring it up. You know what I mean?
Listen, don't be yourself. It's all good.
Yeah,
I got
'cause
you.
Who can? I love all people. I
Right.
always say that.
Except your management.
Right,
Well,
except for everyone
yeah,
at my
exactly.
job.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Except for most people at my job except Rodney.
Well, thank you very much.
There's like 3 people I like at the job.
Yes.
But like I was saying to Rodney earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm sure if Rodney was saying, if it was the other way around,
Right.
Toya wouldn't say to me, "There's a lovely Jewish man coming here." like how do that's
Jewish lesbian.
I'm assuming that black people just hang out with black people, go
Right,
out with black
right,
people,
right.
et cetera.
Don't you watch the Tiger Woods Chronicles?
I know it's
God.
ridiculous, but it's
Oh,
maybe
don't
'cause I
talk
grew
about
up-
that guy.
Maybe because I grew up around a lot of white Jews.
Tomorrow there's playing US
it's-
Open this
it's
weekend.
just ingrained.
See who he shows up with.
Exactly.
Well, that's the famous people. It's a whole different story.
yeah,
though.
yeah. But you know what though? It's
I'm sorry, I have to do my.
Who's the other one?
requisite-
Somebody else has a
what's
Who
that?
was it? Oh, there's somebody who has
Another
a
athlete?
girlfriend too. Yeah.
There's plenty of black athletes that have
oh,
a girlfriend.
God, I
I've
can't
slept with
remember
black
this.
people.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, have you
Black
like?
people.
like.
Slept. Fucked.
There it is. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I can sleep with white women too, but I don't mean I'm doing them and whatnot. I'm fucking them.
Oh, you mean like?
You know what I'm saying?
Spoon.
I mean, yeah. Well, you know,
What is
whatever.
that? That doesn't lead to sex.
I'm just saying.
Sometimes it's time for them to go after they come.
Listen, I'm 49 years old. It has
Oh my God,
happened.
me too.
You don't look it. You look so much younger. You really do.
Wow, you
God
both
bless
look
you.
very young.
Yvonne's older than us. You
you.
can't tell, right?
Fuck you. Get out. Get out.
I didn't say that into the mic, so no one heard your age. 64.
You know what? Does it even matter?
You know? No, but it's just funny. Like if I see a woman outside of my race, you know, not a black woman,
Right.
you know, whatever. I gotta tell you, we don't. I think Chris Rock said it best. We don't have time to slice and dice, you know, white people up into different groups or whatnot. You know, it's just
Right.
they're white. That's all. You know, we'll determine that later when we start talking and getting to know people. But other than that, we're just like, okay,
Exactly.
they're just white.
Isn't he the one that thinks about white people? That's ironic that he says that.
Yeah. Well,
The thing about white people,
the thing
Right.
is,
I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm
I
like,
mean,
he
you know,
doesn't spend a lot of time on it, spending a lot of money on it, though.
But it should be, instead of racial, it should be
Right.
like cultural.
exactly. I
That's,
agree.
you know what I mean?
I
Because
agree.
eventually what they say is we're all going to be like mulatto-y color, which
Yeah.
I think is gorgeous anyway.
Exactly.
I wish I was that color.
Right.
Well, Halle Berry is.
Yeah,
Ooh.
stunning.
man.
Oh, my
Oh, my
God.
God. Yeah, you
The
ain't
gay
lying.
guy's not that.
Yeah, now you know she's hot at the gay guys.
Get her dresses.
Man, I would do her, and I'm straight.
You know
Last
what
I
I'm saying?
checked.
It's all good. It's
Yeah,
all good.
yeah.
Alicia Keys is beautiful, too.
Oh yeah.
Stunning,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You know, when I
Vanessa
was,
Williams, I think, is also very
she was very
beautiful.
Is
beautiful.
she,
exactly.
is she bisexual?
That's a good
I
question.
know her.
I
No, I think
That's
she's
a good
straight.
question.
Is
Is
she,
she
I didn't mean
yeah?
bisexual. I meant biracial.
I think she is.
Probably.
Probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met Alicia Keys too. When
You
I was
did?
Yeah. Back when she first started, as a matter of fact, and I was doing security at Radio City Music Hall, and they had me in the dressing room, and you know, she came. You know, I'm watching her, you know, walk back and forth, getting herself ready. So before she goes on
Was she
stage,
naked? Was she top? Did you see?
don't I wish? Don't I wish? I was
Well,
like,
you said
damn.
getting ready.
She's
Yeah,
still
she's
alive,
good. Yeah,
so
exactly.
otherwise that would be the name of Alicia.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely, because I would have
Right,
destroyed
she
her.
wasn't an exhibitionist.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but like I said, before she gets ready for a show and stuff like that, she has a prayer session. You know, where everybody
Ah,
hold hands.
yeah,
So
sure.
I'm standing up to the side. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, it's mind my business. She says, no, brother, you got to get on this too. So it was cool. So
Nice.
she, yeah, it was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool. Enjoy me.
And then somebody robbed her jewelry, and then it was
Yeah, and that was it. You know, yeah.
Pray to God it would come back.
Exactly.
That's
Then the
right.
next day I got fired. You know what I'm saying? But she's a
Well,
very
she didn't
beautiful
molest her like Dave
That's
would
great
have.
she included you in that.
Dave would have verbally molested her. I'm so creeped out by that call. I can't even tell you.
I have prayer sessions before shows, too, with myself, though, unfortunately.
I always wanted to-
Masturbatory prayer.
I always want to do like a pep talk, and instead all I did was, Gerard, make sure you talk on the mic. That was,
Yeah, right,
that was a
yeah.
pep talk today. That was it. So all right. So we got the racial thing out of the way, right? We're good.
Well, dude, listen, we can talk about it some more. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah.
It's all good. I listen. Let me tell you something. My thing is, people are people. You know,
Thank
you're going to
you.
have assholes in every race. I mean, it doesn't really fucking
I mean,
matter.
why isn't that so obvious to
understand what I'm saying?
everybody? That's what I don't get. Why
Yeah.
isn't that so obvious to
Right.
You're either a good person or you're
Oh,
not.
exactly.
Doesn't
you know,
matter-
it doesn't matter the color of your
That's
skin,
the bottom.
whatever.
That's it.
You know?
That's
I
it.
mean, I have friends that don't feel the same way, unfortunately, but
Well, you
you
know,
know.
and people hide behind it's their fears, their
Right.
anxieties, everything
Right.
else. People, it's like the KKK. I mean,
Right.
how much self-hatred
Yes.
must they have
Yes.
that they have to target other people?
Yeah.
Anyone that has to target other people it's because they hate
they
themselves.
hate themselves. I agree.
It's
I
so
definitely
simple.
agree. Right.
It's
I
so
wish they
simple.
knew they hated themselves.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
I
telling
mean, my thing is like, you know, like I said, you know, people are people. It doesn't matter. You understand? I mean,
Eventually
we
Be
should-
proud of who you are and where you're from.
Eventually, everyone has to
Exactly.
go into therapy. If
Right.
everyone went into therapy,
Right.
the world would be a better place at some
Amen.
point.
Amen. You
Right?
said
Have
it.
you
You
done
said it.
therapy?
Who, me?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't
It's hard
mind.
for a black man to admit because I feel like a
Yeah, it is.
big macho straight guys. Anyway, it is. I'm so impressed.
Yeah, it is. Like, you
Because
know,
nobody's listening.
That's right. We have one person listening.
actually, remember, it's two. You know,
Two.
Right, that's my cousin. My cousin's watching, too, so.
Oh,
You know?
that's one of them right there. I love that part at the end. That's my favorite part.
Oh, that's great.
So what? That's see.
Yes.
I don't know if you realize this, and now
Yes.
do you? Well, let me ask you: do you date black and white women, or any or Asian?
Let
or
me
do
put
you
it
have-
this
do you
way.
have
Let
a
me
type?
rephrase the
Because we
question.
do have a
Do you
type.
turn down any women?
Yeah, really, because he's hot.
Oh, please, come on. Stop it.
Do you
Stop
have a
it.
girlfriend?
I do.
Okay.
I'm proud to say yes. She's the love of my life.
that's nice.
I know. The violins
nice.
are playing all that crap. Yeah. Whatever.
So tell us about that last week.
And how long? We don't want to talk about this too long because I'm jealous.
No,
How long
don't
have
be.
you guys been together?
A
month?
No.
Long time?
I'd say about maybe 6 months or so.
Oh,
6 months,
so
yeah.
you just met her. That's
Yeah,
so she's the one you're
yeah.
gonna ask her to marry you and all that
Probably.
stuff.
Yeah, more than likely. You
I
know
love
that?
when a guy says that. That's so awesome.
Yeah,
And
no
how did you
doubt.
guys meet?
At the worst place ever.
Your job, Yvonne's
The
job?
job?
No, not the hell no. Hell no. No, we don't do that.
Well, the second
Right,
worst place would be
exactly.
the Fresh Kills landfill after your job.
We have boundaries at our job. I almost said the name.
Yeah, I
almost said the
saw it. I was like,
letter.
oh, whoa, okay.
No.
No, but you know what? We met at this lounge and whatnot. That's meeting a woman or
Right.
meeting a man
It's
at the
usually a
club.
one-night stand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I was like, all right, let me check it out, see what's going on.
Cool.
And we have similar likes and whatnot, and it's cool.
Nice.
And
Well, I met one of my first loves at a bar.
okay.
And we lasted 7 years. So and I was
Wow.
in my 20s. So
See?
you don't know
You never
where you're
know.
gonna
You
meet
never
the
know.
person.
I
Oh, I know why. Because you had a prayer session before you went into the lounge, and there's that
Well,
person.
there you go. There you go.
Well, the thing, like I said, I and I'm not even looking. To be honest, I wasn't even looking.
Well,
But
that's
what
when it
happened. You know what I'm saying?
happens.
I just
That's
went
when
to
it
go get I went to
happens.
get a drink, and next thing you know, I'm dancing with this young lady.
Wow.
And
No, that's when it happens. Because I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
I've been on. I'll just give you a little update. You probably are curious. Gerard,
Right.
I'm sure, is curious about my dating update because I do talk about that on the show.
My turn.
I'll call Dave. I'll call Dave.
Yeah, well, okay, you got it now. That works.
So no, but I was on a couple
Yes.
sites. Like Plenty of Fish.
Oh wow, you going that?
Yeah, they all suck. I hate them all. I actually know that I'm not going to meet the guy
Right.
on those things, but I
Right.
kind of just wanted because I had dated and then I stopped.
Yes.
Because I wanted to reevaluate the type of man I was attracting.
Okay.
So I did the therapy thing and
Okay.
the let's really open our eyes and stop picking the same guy in different clothes. Right?
True.
My armpits stink, by the way. I
No,
can't
they
even,
don't.
No,
What are
they-
you talking
You're
about?
not here. You're not right next to me. But thank you for saying that. I smell like me. That's what Dan said out there. You smell like you because he wants to see my vagina. But anyway, whatever. So I
Doesn't he call you Yvonne instead of Yvonne?
he calls me vagina.
Oh.
Vagina. I love that. I love that.
I just
That
made
sounds
that
like
up.
a polish.
Aren't I
You know
clever?
what I'm saying?
Like a floor wax.
Vagina on,
Yeah, it's
vagina off, vagina on, vagina off, vagina on.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, spittle. So anyway,
okay.
so anyway. So random. So anyway, so I've been on a couple sites, and I only went on one date, which was horrible. But anyway, so I've been flirting with this guy. The muffin guy.
The Muffin Man. You've been flirting with the Muffin Man, really?
There's a guy in one of my 12-step meetings.
Oh.
I'm just going to say, we've been
okay.
flirting. I'm just giving you the big summary because our listener, I don't want to bore our listener who's
No
heard
doubt.
the story before.
Oh.
He was buying me some muffins. I'd see him once a week,
Uh-huh.
and then I wasn't there. I came back and he said, "Where have you been? I ate a couple muffins without you." I know. So then I said, "I will get you a muffin the next week," which I did. I got him a scone. I went all out. I got him a scone. He's very impressed.
Oh man.
And
Which had more than the meaning of a scone.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
he still hasn't asked me out. So so
Wow.
then this week I'm not going to be there.
Right.
Or wait, no, this week I will be there. Last week I wasn't there,
Okay.
and this week I shall be there. So we'll see what happens. But
So you're going to bring a box of condoms.
Exactly.
I'm just going to go in the room naked, bottomless, just with like a top.
Wow. Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I'm just saying.
No, yeah, that's
it's
kind of
funny.
a-
It's
yeah.
funny about
Yeah.
the whole muffins and the scones and whatnot.
Yeah, what's
because-
up with that?
Yeah, because I was like, I said, damn, does this sound dirty? I'm like, okay,
Like-
I mean, I guess.
It's not dirty. I know, muffin,
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but, and this is the thing, because I know he likes me because he's told me he's single.
Okay,
There's been a couple sexual references.
there you go.
What
What did he do? Say, hi, I'm John, and I'm single, as opposed to an alcoholic or something?
No, wait, I'm thirsty. No, he said to me,
What is that?
we were actually, it was Memorial Day, and we were hanging out at this cafe where a bunch of us non-drinkers hang out.
Okay.
When did he tell you he's? I thought you. When did he tell you he's single in terms of when you met him?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you right now.
Okay. Well, Memorial Day is not that long ago, so you've known him longer than that, haven't you?
Yes. Well, I did ask around too. You know, I do.
Oh, you made it sound like you know.
I'm with you on that one. Friends,
Okay.
and he said
Thank you, Rodney.
that
by
a
the
bunch
way.
of them.
Oh, no
He
problem.
goes, "Are
Backing
you
me
an
up.
orphan?" He said, "Are you an orphan?" Because we're orphans, meaning we don't have living parents.
Right.
So I said, "No, my father's still alive." He goes, "We hang out on the holidays. We're orphans, single and orphans." So now, why would he tell me? You know, he's telling me that for a reason.
Okay.
So that's it. So, you know, in a way, I don't mind that it's progressing slowly.
Okay. No
Because
doubt, of
this
course.
way, this way I get to know how to know
Right.
him that well, and I get to know him, and then,
Right.
I don't want to make any more mistakes, honestly.
Okay.
I'm in my 50s, and I don't want to, I don't have any I have very little time left. So, I don't want
No, I
to
hear
I'm
you.
not wasting another
You're not
fucking
wasting-
second.
exactly. I
I'm
don't
not
blame
wasting
you.
another.
No, I don't
if
blame you.
Yeah,
I mean, I think you're taking the correct approach. If you're
So,
taking it slowly, that's the way
Yeah.
to do it. To be honest.
So now, what would you just? Give me some advice.
Me? Shit. You don't want any advice from
Well,
me.
I have an idea. You're doing the right thing because in Dating for Dummies, there's a chapter on scones. Yeah, so
So I did the right thing by
you did the right thing. You didn't even know it.
Well, I'll tell you another story. This is another piece of it, actually. This is something new. He's a Gemini. I hope he doesn't listen to the show. He's a Gemini, which is not my favorite sign to go out with, by the way. But, I mean, but he's Moon and Taurus. You're a Taurus, right?
Yes, I am.
I like the Moon and Taurus.
In your nose, in between your toes, smack dab in the middle of your split crotch pantyhose. The unknown show.
Talk show.
The unknown show.
Talk show.
The unknown zone.
Talk show.